everybody, it's me, Bryanaso, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm sorry that these past few games that I've been playing for this game, the last two episodes, one of them, the audio was out, and another one, the gameplay was out. It was just my face cam that recorded. Hopefully that doesn't happen to this one. And last time, there was a fight between Yuri and Asuki. And I did the other one. I don't know if I showed it in the video, but I did this. But I'm actually just gonna kind of pick random. Well, not really random. Well, yeah, kind of random. And we're gonna see what happens in the next day. I think I'm actually super close into finishing this game. And if this is the last episode, then I don't know what I'm expect right now. Another day passes as it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Bryanaso. Ah, hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the way of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally or sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri? I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Only though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there was no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Bryanaso, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such a understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I guess you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the bad things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez, whatever is on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're too kind of a person to worry too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. So Natsuki doesn't remember anything, huh? I don't hate you. Haha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Haha. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Haha. That makes a lot of sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Haha, that's. Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Bryanaso. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to put any pressure on you or anything like that. Haha, don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it all with you anyway. I guess that's what I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In any case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet. Bryanaso, since your compliment put me in such a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. What the? Come on, we're going over there. What just happened? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And there's people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like is going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of the sort of thing, Bryanaso? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. So she's shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind of that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, what? I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly. That's all I saw. I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I could do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it then. Oh, that gave me the chills. Yes, I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I stay here, right? I slipped in the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start reading the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It says I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... What? What did that say? Like, give me time. I know it's probably meant to do that for like something, but I don't know what it said. You really need to apologize, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, haha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It is as I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over to Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she just finishes the pages for me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue to the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, and she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about? Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We don't even get to that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Haha. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yeah. Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick. I'm sorry about that. I don't know if that was outside or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her own heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Bryanaso, did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometime, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our own poems to each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figure we just started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up and I make a mental note of where I left on in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Okay. If the poems are Or if they're the same, I'm not gonna put them in the video. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was good as your last one, it would be completely pissed. I would be. I don't know what to say. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really different from each other. Maybe you'll find your little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that we're spending a lot of time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Okay, no, this is not new. I mean, this is new. You can't even read it. That's it. Bryanaso, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to? Sorry about that. I had to cut a little part, but like, she started going like weird, and it says Yuri's a sick freak, and like, I don't know what's going on. And then like the music just changed. Do you hear? I'm gonna be quiet so you can hear it. It's weird. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Bryanaso, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. What is that? Is she like, is that crying? But it's like red. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. What the? End? What? Hi again, Bryanaso. How was the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright, great job right now. So I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really a metaphorical. I'm not sure why I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Wait, when I chose the answers, I think I chose a lot of Yuri. And did that mess that up? Wait, what happened to Nasuki? Oh my god, it's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why I always count when I put in some effort. Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing this full energy of imagery and symbolism. So when I chose I should not choose. I'm sorry, I should have not chose random. I actually would have chosen Nasuki over Yuri, but I guess I can't go back to that. I'm sorry. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like is a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved of social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Wait, did Monica not see this? Isn't she in the same room? Like earlier. If she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all that time you needed. Alright, thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my own poem now. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me, the colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. A lot of them, they're missing. Isn't it something? Well, there's something. Okay, I'm gonna read it. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent. What? Waveforms? Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a. I don't know what that makes. Like playing a knife and on a breathing rib cage. What? Oh my god, it keeps going. Delete her. Delete who? I'm not. Oh, okay. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me if you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, now we only have Yuri. What should I show my poem to next? What happened to Natsuki? What? I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is treasure. Haha, that came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Okay. Alright, so this is new. I don't think I've seen this one. Wheel, a rotating wheel, turning in exile, grinding, bolt head, linear, gear boy, falling sky, 7 holy strikes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a thorn harness, terrible gear boy, expanding universe, tune controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in a time devouring snakes with human eyes, a threading connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope only holy strikes, a exponential gear boy, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy strikes tied to the existence of a docked ship into another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A tune devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears. Have I been saying gears this entire time? I think that says years. Okay, I'm just gonna continue. And open human eyes in all directions. Breathing yearbox? Okay, that might be actually be gear. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna keep going. Breathing bolt heads, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy snakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayers, breathing sky, breathing wheel. And that's it. It doesn't really matter what's it about. My mind has always been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Uh, that is a pen full. That is a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Haha, I'm okay. What did I just? Can we just pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. Oh, another secret poem. Okay, that was like. I'm not gonna get into it. Let's just continue. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me an allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like Papa when doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like Papa comes home without waking me up. I like Papa keeping food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like Papa when he's too tired to notice me. I like Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. What the? What happened to my cursor? Oh, okay. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other poems, right? Oh, okay, there. It's back to normal. We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Okay, Natsuki's fine. I don't know what happened there. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put anything together in a good few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Bryanaso joined and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere elsewhere. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Bryanaso? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Bryanaso to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. What's going on? The music just went different. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here join the clubs with other people in mind? Yuri never ever talked until Bryanaso joined. As for me, I just like it a bit better here than I do at home. And Bryanaso isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinion at once. Monica is clearly taken back by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Brand also want to get some members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I show as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Nasuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Bryanaso, why did you even join this club? Were you hoping? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I could be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this, anyways? What if starting the club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for anyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take that away from me. She's not taking away anything. No, Bryanaso, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. The direction she wants to take it. If I want that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time. Things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kinda indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would. Oh my god. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Bryanaso? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Litter Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each. Is she crying blood? What is that? With each. It's distracting me. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well maybe we could talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri, I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay, me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Bryanaso? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat with a little with Bryanaso before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you, the two of you, tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves at Yuri, exits the classroom. Phew, things have gotten a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Bryanaso, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. It's getting staticky around, and I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how hard me and Natsuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know, haha, sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time I spent with you here, we hardly got to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. That's why. Wait, not yet. No. Okay. Well, guys, that's all the time I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. This game is getting darker and darker, and it's fun, but also I like some of the choices I don't want to happen, or some of the things I don't want to happen, are happening. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. I love you all.